Hi, this is Tamika with Pages, Pumps, and Pine. I'm here with a Plan With Me video in my creative journal for the Junk Journal YouTube Collab Loop group. So the YouTube Collab Loop groups are formed and managed by Lisa Marie, who is at Creatively Lisa Marie on social media. So shout out to Lisa. This newer loop is all about junk journaling, whereas the other loops, we pretty much have a theme, but there's really not the theme to this one. The theme is junk journaling. So I'll show you what I did last time. This is what I did. And so this time I went back to that Happy Mail that I got from my friend Angie, and I decided to see, was there anything else that I could use out of there? And she had this group of stickers. Okay, so I thought I would try to incorporate those. And then I also pulled these girls, which used to be in the Oso paper subscription kits. They don't have those anymore. So I thought these two girls worked with the color scheme. And then I picked the larger ones of them and then the smaller, just to see which ones I wanted to use. And then I pulled these scraps of paper because I felt like they kind of mimic the color in the jeans a little bit to bring in some of that blue that they're wearing. So I have no plan here. So really we're just kind of winging it, you know. I have some ribbon. I wonder if I could incorporate some of this somehow, just to give some texture to the spread. I used this for a project some years ago, and I haven't used it for anything else. And I wonder if I've got enough to like at least put a border at the top. Let me see. So I can do like a scrunchy border at the top. Kind of loosely adhere that to the top of the page. All right, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut it about here, and then do another cut about here, and then we can do any extra trimming as needed. So I'll put the rest of this, whoops, sorry, hit the camera, back. I have some little beads. I'm afraid to add these little beads because I don't know just how much they're going to interfere with me doing anything else in this journal. But because I don't really write in this journal, I might be okay. So I do have these beads. I don't know that just regular adhesive like this is going to work. And I'm reluctant to pull out my glue that I use for card making. So that's my only issue here. I do have this Tombow glue, but I don't think there's much left in here. Doesn't seem like there's much left in here at all. This is a really good glue as well for crafts and card making and scrapbooking. So just so you know, it's the multi-liquid, monoliquid glue, but I think it's all out. So I really should just toss this in the trash. I really should be doing with that. I don't know that I have any more of that glue anywhere else. And I really don't want to pull out my other craft glue because it's a whole ordeal when you first use it, because it kind of dries at the tip. And so I have to go in there with these little pens that come with it, dig in there, get out any dried glue, and it's just a whole ordeal. So we'll see. We shall see. Okay, so let me look into putting this down. All right. All right, let me get this adhesive. I'm just going to put tape down a little bit along the top here, and then we will adhere it. Oh, what did I just knock off of my desk? I don't even know what that was. Okay, and I'm just going to press that down. Oh, some of my washi tape fell, which is washi that I want to actually use today. I think I dropped another roll of it. Oh crap, where did it go? That sucks because there was another one and now I don't know where it went. I hate when I do that. Okay, is this it? Oh yeah. Found it. Oh goodness. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I thought these washis would go with this. All right. All right, so I'm going to trim right here. And I'm going to trim right here. And I'm going to put a little tape on the end here just to get that to lay down. And I think I'm good there. Okay. So let's do this side. I'm glad I just found use for this ribbon because when I tell you, I haven't used it in years. The last project I did, I made a children's mobile, whatever you want to call it, with a Planners Anonymous kit. And it was all ice cream themed. And it was so cute. So cute. It was one of my favorite things that I've ever done in terms of crafting. Yeah, I was so proud of myself. I thought I did a great job. The only problem I had with it was filming that sucker. Photographing and filming it was hell. Absolute and utter hell. But I did manage to make a really cute mobile out of it. Oh my god, it was so horrible because it's like, how do you film this? And then I couldn't get the right lighting because the lighting in my house absolutely freaking sucks. And so there was that issue, and oh my word, it was just crazy. But anyways, all right, so I have these washis and I want to use them all. And then I got to remember that this is more like a weekly planning kit here. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to incorporate this stuff. Do I want to make it like a weekly planning kit, or how do I want to do this? So there's that. This part wouldn't be as wide, which is bothersome, unless I do this part and then I have something that is there at the end where it cuts off. So let's do that. I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to try to put it right underneath this ribbon. Okay, and of course over here on the other side it's going to go probably all the way across. All right, so what I need to do then is take something and put it here at this cutoff point. Let's use this sticker here. Alrighty, and then we have this long one here. Let's put this down here. Now I do want to put washi, so let me hold off on that sticker. I want to do this one first. Or do I just want to do the washi underneath the girls? Y'all think that would be better? Yeah, I think that might be better. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And then I'm going to put one of the girls right here. Are they looking in different directions? They are. Cool. That helps. That helps me decide which girl is going on which side of the page. Now, this washi, these two I got from Robin's Nest, or I think that's the name of her YouTube channel. I don't even know that she still has her channel because I haven't seen anything from her channel for a while. But I know that she also had a shop. And I bought a couple of things from her shop. And I got these gray washies. It was the first place I think I ever picked up some gray washi. Put this down here as well. Okay. You know, I think this is perforated washi. It is. I remember now. It's perforated. Can y'all see that? So each of these little strips, like that, yeah, that's right. I remember. I think, where did I get this from? This is Simply Gilded washi. I don't think I purchased this. I think I got it from someone, but yeah, that's how it's made. I'm going to trim this. I better not be too long with this video because I do have limited storage on my phone right now. Because I need to remove some stuff and transfer it to my external hard drive. So I'm going to try my best not to be too long with this video. Alrighty. And then I'm going to put this one on top. Or should I just... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and layer all three. Almost decided not to, but I'm going to do all three. All right, and then we're going to place this girl. I'm going to use the bigger ones. Ooh, that's sticky. Okay. Oh, she's fierce. I love it already. Love it already. Okay, let's do the same thing over here, but I need to make sure I have room for the girl. So let's start. Well, I'm just going to start the washi just a little higher than this one. But I'm not going to make it too much higher because I got to make room for the girl, right? All right, where's that other washi? I remember that this is perforated. I don't like what I call lefty washi. This has a directional washi. But for me, because as a righty, I would want to hold it like this, but then it would be upside down. So I consider these to be lefty washis when I can't hold it the other way. They are my lefty washes. And it's hard to rip these because they're perforated, so it's just going to be much easier to trim them with the craft knife. right. And then this other side here. All right. I think we're gonna be done with our washi. No, I hate when stickers do that. Their ink rubs off. That happens to a lot of my stickers that I create myself. And I don't know if it's just and I've asked a million times, and apparently I'm never going to freaking get an answer because nobody ever gives me an answer. I've asked a million times. But I don't know. I wanted to say, I don't think it's the paper that I use, the sticker paper that I use, because I use sticker paper from Online Labels, and I know people that use that, and they've never expressed any issues with it. And then I've asked several times, well, is this an inkjet versus laser printer thing? And I never get an answer, ever. So I was thinking maybe it was a laser printer issue and that the toner does that and it just wipes up. I don't know. Nobody ever responds to me when I ask this question, so I'm not going to expect a response for it now. But that's what happens. Yeah. So, all right. I really don't have room to put another one of these images, which kind of sucks. But I'm going to try and do, since I didn't do the foiled sticker over there, I kind of don't want to do this foiled sticker over here. Let's do this one. Let's just set it right here. Okay. What are these? Oh, they're little glitter strips. Okay. So, do I want to do this as a day of the week kind of situation or no? Or I can just use the boxes and add them in. Let's do that. We'll add this long box over here. So we've got that other long box over there. Don't have a whole lot of room for boxes on this side, but we're going to make room. We're going to put one over here. And then we will put this box down here. And then I can put this last couple of boxes. Okay, there's a couple of them. Let's put these here. All right, I think that works. There's this lovely sticker left here, and I'm so tempted to use it, but I'm not, because it really would just be like forcing it. Now, remember I said I wanted to try and incorporate these scraps of paper to bring in some of the blue. I don't know if I should do that now, but I really wanted to. My only problem with this is how it's flush on this one side, and I don't like that. So I'm thinking we're gonna bypass this. Now, what I would really love would be to match this foil, and I'm trying to see, I want to say it's just a regular gold foil, okay, and add in some polka dots. Y'all know I like a good polka dot. Let me see. No, it's not this one. I want to say it's one of these wrong summer boxes that has some gold foiling. This one has some silver in there. One of them has gold, I believe. That's the copper, but no, I want to say one has gold. There's silver. Okay. I know I'm not tripping, y'all. I know I'm not tripping. Okay, let's check the autumn one. Let's pray this one wasn't copper as well. One of them has gold. That one's copper. One of them has gold. Which one has gold, y'all? Help me here. One has gold, and I don't know which one it is. And I don't have, I'm trying to think where else would I have some gold bullet points. Okay, let me see. I just pulled this Happy Planner book. I think this one has rose gold foiling in it though. Yeah, rose gold foiling, so I don't want that. I know there's some gold foil somewhere. Why do I do this to myself? Why? Why, I say? Maybe this one? Maybe this one. Maybe this one has some gold foiling in it. I see gold foil. Do we have gold foil bullet points? That's what I need. I need a gold foil bullet point. I don't see any. You gotta be. Gotta be kidding me, man. I mean, I could put some of these, but like, which ones would I use? Happy. Love this. I mean, those are the only ones I think that would work. Why aren't there any gold foiled bullet points? I know I have gold foiled bullet points somewhere. I'm just not trying to look for them right now. I don't want these because they have the black on them too. Y'all can see how I don't use my stuff. Like, this book has barely been touched. Pretty crazy, right? Okay. I thought about, as I was flipping through here, these to do and today ones. But I don't know. Let's go ahead and put some of these. Why not? Let's do to do there. Get some use out of something. Today there. To do here. And then today. Now, one thing Mojo Jojo did, and I think she's, excuse me, still does it, and I think it's pretty cool, is she just put all of her sticker books in order. She's got like every freaking Happy Planner sticker book that ever came out, and she put them all in order, and she just uses them for her daily sheet. So she's getting some use out of her million sticker books. But I just need to start, I don't know, maybe pulling a book a week and at least trying to incorporate it with something else that I'm using. So like this one, it's literally called functional. There's a lot of functional pieces in here, and I could try and pull a book that would work with whatever else I'm doing and kind of go from there. We shall see. But I really want some gold bullet points. Like, I really want them. And like, I just want to cry because I can't find them. Was it the winter boxes? Was it the winter boxes that had the gold? Yes! In your face! In your face! Yes! That's what I was looking for. I knew she had some. I knew it. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's go ahead and get us some polka dots down here. Put one here. We're gonna put one here. And one here. I knew it, y'all. I knew I wasn't tripping. I don't know, for whatever reason, I thought it was one of the summer books. But I forgot the summer had silver and copper. So it definitely wasn't one of the summer books. Put that one there. Let's see. We'll put this one here. I feel so much better. Literally that book, because if you could see my office right now, my craft space here, you would be like, girl, get that together. But that book was screaming. Like, all I could see was the winter part, because it was buried beneath some other stuff right there. But yeah, so I did say I was thinking about doing these. And that would add another dimension here, but I just don't know that these would stick without some actual craft glue. I'm going to see if I can get it to stick with this adhesive. You know what? Ooh. I'd rather put the adhesive on here than on my page. And then let's see. Is that gonna stay? I don't think it's gonna stay. No, that's not gonna work. It was a thought. It would have been fun. It would have been fun. But yeah, I did at least, because I was like, even the last time I did one of these videos, I was hoping to find something three-dimensional, and I didn't find anything, but these just aren't going to do the job. So we will put those away, and we'll put this away because we're not going to be able to utilize this either. So I did get some use out of some more stickers from my friend's Happy Mail. I got to use some of these girls that I have not used in a spread in so long. So I'm happy about that. And then I have all of this left from those stickers. Comment below. Let me know what you think. The next time I do one of these spreads, I really just want to find some junk. Like, go through my purses. Because you know how when you change a purse, or maybe it's just me, when you change a purse, I'm not a person that changes purses daily or weekly or anything like that. I used to be like that. But anyways, when I change a purse, I usually have a ton of crap left in there forever. It's just sitting in the old purse. So I want to see what I can gather out of my purse, my old purses, for the next junk journal spread. But here we are. I think it turned out cute. It's very girly. I like the neutral tones. And the girls are setting it off so nicely. I'm so happy I got some use out of this ribbon, because like I said, I have not used it since I did that project quite a few years ago. So comment below, let me know what you think of this junk journal spread. Would you have just suffered through it and pulled out the glue and glued down those little beads? You know what else I could have used? I've got a ton of sequins from all these card making kits that I get every month. And that would have been nice. But then again, that's something else that's really going to need craft glue. But now I'll try to remember that for the next time, because I have tons of those sequins that I don't really use on my cards and I could be using in my junk journal. All right, guys, that's all I got for you in this video. Remember, this is a loop video, so when you go into the description box below, you'll see the link that will take you to the next video. As you go through the loop, we ask that you share some love, comment, like, subscribe, and share. It helps bring visibility to the video and to the content creators channel. Also, you'll know you finished the loop when you end up where you started. So again, we thank you for sticking around and spending some time with us as we go through the loop. Also, guys, don't forget to slay, subscribe, like, and accept the alerts so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.